Welcome in everybody to High Button Sports. We're bringing you our fourth game of the day here today from the Dr. Carson and Marion Murray Community Center from Spring Hill. It's part of the U13AAA Provincial Championship. So our final game of the day here on High Button. The Truro Bearcats here, the host team, taking on the Chebucto Atlantics, and now puck's dropped and we're underway here in this one. So getting started, Truro with an early dump into the offensive zone. Angled out now as Chebucto gets into the neutral zone, but fired right back in, and the Bearcats back in the offensive zone with it here. Rimmed around the wall. Picked up there by Reynolds. He tries to fire it in front, blocked though, and it comes back out to the sidewall. Fired down the ice there, close to a too many men call as Webb was just coming off the bench, but luckily avoids that, and Truro grabs it back out of their own end now. They'll move it up ice. Forsyth dumps it in. There to grab it now for Chebucto. Lucas Calvert on that one. Poking away at it as it comes back into the neutral zone, and the Atlantics grab it now. From the right side, they carry it into the offensive zone. Knocked off that puck, though, and it drifts down into the corner now. Thrown back out in front, a close one there as it bounced out to the front of the net. Walsh on that one now, but it's going to be whistled down at the line. Offside the call here to get us our first stoppage of this one is Bentley Matheson starting in nets for Truro, just fixing up his equipment there. Neutral zone draw coming up here, though. Face off one back by the Bearcats here. On the backhand, that one's played by Lockyer. Now slid up the middle, Chebucto has it back. Chipped up the ice and carried back in. Now stolen away by the Bearcats here. Sydney Scott around with that one. Played up the wall, Chebucto once again here. At center, it's chipped off the wall. Back deep in the zone to grab this one now. Truro out of their own end once again. Brought up the ice now quickly as they move it in transition. Working into the offensive zone with it, it's O'Neill. He goes down hard in the corner. Thrown back out in front, but nobody there for Truro as they were heading off for a change. This one's just played back out to center ice. Merriweather on it. He plays it in the offensive zone. Chebucto now back there in their own end battling for this one as they get it back out into the neutral zone. Once again, Truro picks it up. McKenzie almost turns that one over. Now he does, and here's a chance for the Atlantics. On the backhand, that one's just thrown wide. Nice chance off the turnover for Chebucto there, but just couldn't capitalize by hitting the net. McCulley works in with it now, has it knocked off his stick, but the Bearcats remain in possession here as that one's thrown around. Brought up the ice now and a chance here. 2-on-1 for the Atlantics. Pass slid across and working in now with a shot. They score! Simon Pelham gets things started for us here today. Opens the scoring for the Atlantics, and they lead it 1-0 here early in the first period. Just over 3 minutes in. So a quick early lead for Chebucto as they get on the board here first. Puck thrown in towards the net there. Espas is going to grab that one and hold on to it, so we get a whistle here with 11:42 to go still in the first period of this game. Off the face-off now, Chebucto carries it up ice. Nice pass there by Cranston. Now in the offensive zone on the backhand try, they score. What a goal there, a perfect backhand shot, picks the top corner, and quickly Chebucto has jumped on top 2-0 here over the host Truro Bearcats. Looks like it was Lucas Calvert who got that marker up on the board. A beautiful goal for him there. And so Truro finding themselves in a hole here, down 2-0, just 2.5 minutes in. Pass thrown across, now back to the middle. Atlantic's looking to go back to work here. Truro the other way now, bringing it up ice, knocked down there with that puck, but it's kept in at the line. Lockyer has it, now skates in, pass in towards the slot area, but has that one knocked wide. Tries to send that one back out in front, but play's gonna be whistled down here. And we're gonna see our first penalty of this game. It's gonna be a hooking call. So the Bearcats headed to the power play now after going down 2-0 in this game. Alexander Brown going off for the Atlantics. But a chance here for Truro to cut this lead in half and pull themselves back in this game. It's still very, very early on, just 4 minutes in. Off the draw, Chebucto looks to clear but can't do it as it's knocked down and kept in the zone by the Bearcats. Now at the point, Scott sends a pass across, has it broken up. Chebucto gets it back out into the neutral zone. Up now for McDonald, he carries it in. McDonald skating through now, has some room as he worked his way in there, but had it knocked off his stick at the last second and puck went to the corner. Chebucto able to get the clear. Out to play that one now. Matheson misplayed it a bit, but luckily no one there pressuring, or that could have gone badly. Shoveled back in on the backhand now by the Bearcats. Puck lifted back out in front. Chebucto another chance to clear, and they do. Working back in now, a chance here for the Atlantic. Short-handed and a nice chance. Looked like Calvert once again working his way in. Just had it knocked off the stick, though, at the last second. Played back and fired down now. Here comes Calvert. Once again, shorthanded, works in, fires a shot. Glove save made. This time couldn't hang on to it, though, so it just gets knocked down. Now up the line, Philip Calvert going to keep that one in. Pass across, and Philip Calvert back on it again. 30 seconds to go on the power play. He sends it all the way down the ice. A nice clear there. Parker Douglas first on that puck for Chebucto, so a strong penalty kill for them so far here. He just pins it up against the wall, looking to kill time. Just 18 seconds to go on the man advantage for Truro. Not much going for them so far on it. As they break it out of the corner now, it's just played right back down low. Chebucto finds it again. They're going to kill off the rest of this penalty. Alexander Brown getting ready to step out of the box now, and so we're back to 5-on-5. Truro works it in the offensive zone. McCulley gets it down low. Picked back up now by Chase Knoll. Parker Douglas fires a shot from a sharp angle there, but a quick save made to hang on is Madison, and we get a stoppage with 8:40 to go in the first period. A 2-0 lead for Chebucto. 4-1 the shots in the favor of the Atlantics as well, so some dominance almost to start this game off. Two very quick goals from them there to get things going in the first 2.5 minutes or so. A strong penalty kill so far as well. And now they win this faceoff back to the point, looking to keep going in the offensive zone as that one slid right to the slot. Now shot fired on, they score. Bowen Cranston from the slot lifts one home over the blocker. And I think we're going to see a timeout called here now by the Bearcats as they go down 3-0. Not even 7 minutes into this first period. The host team here not going to be happy with these first couple minutes of the game. Shots 5-1 in Chebucto's favor. So we get an early timeout in this one. 8:32 still to go in the first period, but it's a 3-0 lead for Chebucto. That last goal coming off the stick of Cranston. And just as I was saying before they found the back of the net there, it's been pretty much utter dominance for them in these first couple minutes. They were the better team even when they had less players on the ice. Now they get back to 5-on-5 and don't waste much time finding the back of the net for the third time in under 7 minutes to start this game off. So some confusion here now at the Chebucto bench about who's going to be on the ice, but they get it figured out quick enough, and now we're back to it here. So a 3-0 lead for the Atlantics. Looking to do more damage here now as they're in offside at the line, so play whistled down. Off the draw, Chebucto working it back in now on the backhand. Stolen away, and now here comes Truro. Up through the middle, it's carried back into the offensive zone here. Sent down low, but just missed the pass, ends up in the corner. Picked up by Forsyth. Rimmed around there, but stolen back by the Atlantics. Now a lead feed, and they're gonna be in alone here. A breakaway pass. Grady Combs works in, now taken down on the play. Nice clean stick check there. Negating that breakaway chance. And now pass back to the point. Misses its mark a little bit there. Chebucto all the way back in their own zone as Sergeant Greenwood picks this one up. Crossing the halfway mark of the first period here now. A 3-0 lead for Chebucto through our first 7.5 minutes. It's worked back in now to the offensive zone. Hard shot fired on, but a nice pad save by Espa there. McDonald with the chance, but just can't beat Espa. Now here comes Chebucto. An odd man rush for them here, working back in the offensive zone. Pass across with a shot. Save made there. Rebound bounces out, though. Once again, Chebucto can't keep it at the line. Pass slid across now. Henneberry fires it into the zone. Truro sends it back down the ice, now picked up by Chebucto on their own end. Stolen away by McDonald in the corner, now sends it back out in front, but stolen away there on the other end by the Atlantics. Strong play in front of their own net to get rid of that chance, but now Truro has it back. Offensive zone possession here as that one's sent in front, but stolen away. Sent up the ice by Chebucto, and now they have it in the neutral zone. Cutting in, that one's poked at. Now pass intercepted there, and here comes Chebucto the other way. Cranston again. He sends a pass right into the middle, shot fired on. That one was fanned on by Douglas. Now puck rolls towards the net, but it's going to be covered up, and plays whistled down here with 6:08 to go in the first period. Shots are 7-2 in favor of Chebucto. Picked up here now in the neutral zone by Lucas Calvert. He walks in. Tries to send a pass out in front, but it's deflected off a stick. Chebucto keeps possession, though, as that one's taken in the corner. Cranston again on this one. Played back down low, picked up by Truro, though. The Bearcats up in transition now through the left side. Almost had it knocked off the stick, but they able to get it deep and now head off for a change. Picked up again by Calvert. Pass broken up there, and Truro skates it in through the left side now. Pass knocked off the stick, but thrown back out to the point. Bearcats can't keep it, and so this one comes all the way back into their zone as maybe we approach 5 minutes to go in the first period. Lead feed missed there, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing against the Bearcats here. 5:01 to go in the first. Offensive zone draw there for Chebucto, but they can't win it back. Truro with possession in their own end. Now sent back up to neutral ice. Picked up and shoveled into the zone here. Atlantic's able to get it deep once again. Played up the line now, and here's a chance for the Bearcats. Working it in. McDonald walks in, fires a shot. Save made there by Espal. Puck loose, though, in front. Now goes to the corner. Picked back up by Chebucto. Rimmed around to the point. Merriweather able to keep it. Sends it back down low to McDonald. Puck goes to the blue line, but kept in. Now sent down the opposite way, and Chebucto's able to clear. They'll move it up ice here now. Working in with it is Alexander Brown. He has it knocked off the stick, and he'll look to head off for a change now as Truro moves it up once again through neutral ice. In the offensive zone, Merriweather takes it. Got it down low, but it's rimmed around by Chase Knoll once again of the Atlantics, looking to get this one out of their own zone with 3:45 to go in the first. Chopped at that one, looking to get it in front now. Puck comes into the slot, a hard shot put on there, but that one just goes wide. Flies back out in front there, got stuck in the equipment of a Chebucto player for a second there. Now they're able to find it and clear it out as Parker Douglas going after this one once again. Gets it in the offensive zone, plays can be whistled down though as that one's offside at the Truro line. Neutral zone draw coming up here now. Referee having a talk at the Truro bench very quickly. Shots are 7-5 in favor of the Atlantics here as they lead it 3-0. Late in the first period, just 3:20 to go. That one's chipped up the wall and in. Play whistle down, another offside there at the Truro line. So we get a stoppage with 3:13 to go now in the opening frame. Another neutral zone faceoff coming up here, this time a little quicker as the puck is dropped, and we're back underway now. Play deep into the zone by Chebucto here now. Hard collision in the corner as they win the puck battle. Sent back out to the point now. Fake shot there, looking for the pass, but it's poked away. Truro gets it back out to the neutral zone. Henneberry goes after it. Bring it into the offensive zone. Chipped up the boards now by Lucas Calvert. Sent down the ice here once again, this time icing waved off, so Chebucto there to pick that one back up in their own zone quickly. Sent up the wall to Walsh. This one drifts back down on net. Espal's going to cover up as we get a stoppage now with 2:22 to go in the first. Off the faceoff, comes back out to Forsyth at the point, but he can't keep it in, so back into the neutral zone, Truro has possession. That one goes off the wall. Mason Holman picks it back up for Truro. McDonald there as well. Now puck sent the opposite way, it's picked up by the Bearcats in their own zone. Inside 2 minutes to go in the first. Pass fired back into the slot there, but couldn't handle it. Chebucto able to clear once again here as they fire this one down the ice, just enough to not be icing though. Close play in the corner there, but the Bearcats come away with the puck. Out of their own zone now. Forsyth on it again. Rims it around the boards to the opposite side. Play whistle down here, and are we going to see a too many men call? Looks like we are. Couldn't make the change in time, so Chebucto going to be penalized here late in the first period. A 3-0 lead for them, but they're going to head to the box there on the too many men call. So a bench minor going against the Atlantics with 1:14 to go in the first period. Power play coming up for Truro. Penalty is going to be served by Alexander Brown. So he's back in the box for the second time today due to no fault of his own this time as he's just serving the bench minor. Shot fired on there. That one's off a body and goes wide now. Chebucto looking to clear this puck out of the zone. Gets tied up on the wall now. Comes back out for the Bearcats. Pass sent to the point. Fakes a shot there now. Slides it back down low to the corner. Working around, looking to send this one back out in front. Nice pass. It got through the shot, and they score. Keegan Webb with just 44.6 seconds to go in the first. The power play marker gets the Bearcats on the board and cuts the lead down to 2 for Chebucto. They take advantage of the too many men call against the Atlantics and make them pay here on the power play. It's now a 3-1 game. So time ticking down here now in the first period. Just 40 seconds to go in the opening frame, but Truro gets on the board here. Important for them to at least get one before the end of the first and get this lead back down to 2 as that shot's fired on, but the save is made by Madison. Off the face-off now, it's sent back to neutral ice by the Bearcats. Henneberry gets it deep once again now, working it into the zone. Pass drop back, he grabs the puck again. Walking the line, Henneberry still with it here. Works in, fires a shot towards the net there. Close chance, looking to tap it in on the back door, but just couldn't quite find it. And as time ticks down here in the first, looks like it's gonna do it for the opening frame. One last chance here for the Bearcats if they can hurry, but they won't get it off. And so the first period comes to an end, a 3-1 lead for the Atlantics. Not a bad second half of that first period for Truro after giving up 3 goals in the opening 7 minutes or so, but now back to within 2 here. We'll cut to break and be right back to bring in the second just after this. Welcome back, everybody, to High Button Sports as we get set to bring you the second period of this game between the Truro Bearcats and Chebucto Atlantics here from the U13 AAA Provincials. It's the host team. Truro down 3-1 after the first period. They battled back a little bit there in the second half of the period, though, to cut the lead to 2, and that's where we stand now as we enter the second. Chebucto carrying it back in the offensive zone. Lucas Calvert, puck on his stick. He has one of the goals so far in the first for Chebucto. Now puck up against the wall. It's cleared back out to the neutral zone and taken by Chebucto here. Pass fired across by Sergeant Greenwood. Now up the wall. They play it back in the offensive zone, taken now by Truro. Sergeant Greenwood lost that one, now poked free, and here come the Bearcats. Out of his net to play that one is Espoz. He dumps it off in the corner, looking to just get that puck away. Now chipped back into the offensive zone. Chebucto will get a line change off now as his puck's deep. Back in the neutral zone. Picked up by Philip Calvert. He takes his time with this one now, winding in. Has it poked off the stick, though, and now a turnover. Truro gets it back out in front. A shot fired on there, looking for a one-timer, but just fired it wide. That puck stays out. Shots 8-6 in favor of Chebucto now as this one's chipped off the boards. Now to the blue line. Truro can't keep it in, so this one comes back to neutral ice. Handled by McKenzie as he fires it back in the zone. Back out into the neutral zone, taken by Douglas. Parker Douglas works in with it. From the right side, sends it back out in front. Now puck loose, they score. Douglas threw it back out in front. Not sure who got the final touch on that one, as it was just kind of tapped through the 5-hole, I believe, in front of the net there. Looks like Liam Jollymore, though, celebrating that one. So after Truro made it 3-1, it's back to 4-1 now. A 3-goal lead for Chebucto here in the second period. The Bearcats working it back in the offensive zone now, looking for a response after that goal against. They thought they had some momentum building up for them, but now Jollymore with that goal as he works it back in the offensive zone, looking for more now. Kind of killed some of that for the Bearcats here. Throwing that one back out in front. Looking for a tap on the back door now. Save made there. A nice stop from Madison to keep that one out. A good stretch to cover up the back door and keep that puck from crossing the line. Carried back in by Douglas. Fires a shot on there. That one's deflected to the corner. Now picked up down low in the zone by Sidney Scott. Puck fired up the wall now as it's taken in through neutral zone. Atlantics pick it back up here now. On the left side, looking to fight off a defender here. McPherson lost that puck, and here they come the other way. Truro with a bit of an odd man rush if they can hurry, working it in the offensive zone. Shot fired wide there. Fired up the line now, Alexander Brown. He cuts in, sends a pass across ice, nobody home. Taken back now by Combs. Pass into the slot there, knocked off. Truro steals it away. Long lead feed there, just missed. Bearcats looking to get this one in the offensive zone now as they have possession here down low. Looking for the wraparound tries. That one was sent back out in front, but nobody there to tap it in. Now working up the other way. Shot fired on there. That one got a piece of the goaltender there. Now fired high. Looking to bank it in off the shoulder of Madison, but just couldn't get it past him, I think, as that one stays out. Off the face-off, that one's thrown back down low, below the goal line. Carried up through the neutral zone now. The Bearcats working in the offensive zone on the backhand. That one's brought back out in front now. Shoveled on net. Save made, but it finds its way into the back of the net. The Bearcats score, and they've cut the lead in half once again. Now it's 4-2. So the Bearcats once again back to within 2 goals here. 13-9, the shots in favor of Chebucto. Kogan McCulley with that one, just driving hard to the front of the net, and eventually that one found the back. Now thrown back out in front now. Loose puck there. Espa eventually finds it though and puts the glove on top for a whistle. Fan on that one-timer attempt. Now Chebucto grabs it out of their own end. They'll carry it up through center. It's Douglas once again. Douglas moves in, has it stripped off his stick though. Taken back by Chebucto, working in, shot fired on there. Just went wide. Now ends up on the side of the net, jamming away at it, but Madison able to find it and put the glove on top for a cover down at the other end to stop play with 9:20 to go in the second period. Puck fired down by the Bearcats here. Icing going to be waved off on the play, though. Douglas carrying it back in the offensive zone, has it knocked off the stick, and now here comes Truro with some momentum here, working in now with some speed as well. Looking to feed that pass right through the middle, but knocked off there as it was off a leg just in front of the net. Racing after that one now, down low in the zone. Both teams with players there fighting for that puck in the corner. 4-2 game here with 8:30 to go in the second period. 14-10, the shots in favor of the Atlantics here as they are up by 2 goals. Now here comes Douglas looking for more as he fires a shot there. That one just went wide though. Kept into the line by the Atlantics here. Now stolen back by the Bearcats the other way. Fighting off a defender on the backhand now as it's worked back out to neutral ice. Picked up by McDonald. Going to be offside there as he enters the zone, and indeed it is whistled down there by the linesman. So play stopped with 8:06 on the clock now in the second. So approaching the halfway mark of this game. Nice play there on the face-off to poke that one through, and so Truro secures offensive zone possessions. That one's thrown around the boards. Merriweather there to meet it, but gets it deep, and now just kept in the line there by the Bearcats as this one's sent back down low. Looking to wrap this one around as it comes back out in front, though. Denied by the pad of Espa. Carried back up ice by Chebucto now. Thrown towards net, easy save as Madison deflects that one into the corner. Now Truro up the other way. McDonald walks in, fires a shot. That one's lifted high on the glove side. Looking to spin and send this one back out to the front of the net. Chebucto steals. Shot fired on there was blocked in front. Hard off the wall. This one doesn't come out of the zone though now as it's pinned up against the boards here on the half wall. Now to the blue line, kept in, shot fired on. Penalty upcoming here now. Gonna be going against the Bearcats, and as they touch up here, play whistle down. A cross-checking call made by the referee here, so it looks like Chebucto's gonna be headed to the power play. Seth Lockyer going off for the Bearcats here. And the Atlantics looking to regain their 3-goal lead, headed to the power play as we're inside 7 minutes to go in the second period. 6:55 on the clock here in the middle frame. 16-11 the shots in favor of the Atlantics, and they're starting off on the power play here in the second. Off the draw, it's sent down the ice. Working in the offensive zone there, but going to be offside as that one was just broken up. Would have been a breakaway for the Bearcats in alone, shorthanded, but play stopped up as they were just in a little bit early there. The Atlantics, that is. Face off one cleanly this time. Chebucto here in possession. Sent down the ice once again by the Bearcats here, killing time off on this penalty. 1:20 to go on the man advantage for the Chebucto Atlantics as they carry it up. Back in the offensive zone, it's thrown down low by the Atlantics here. Sergeant Greenwood down the other way. He rims it into the zone. Played back out by Scott, and that's going to be another clear for the Bearcats here now with just 45 seconds to go on the power play. Just 5.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Worked in on the left side now. Chebucto with some speed, working in with a shot there. That one's just fired wide. At the point now. Pass misfired there. Bearcats clear one final time here on the penalty kill now as we've got 10 seconds to go on the man advantage for Chebucto. Time ticks down now, getting set to step out of the box here. Seth Lockyer for the Bearcats, but it's worked in now. Shot fired wide on the blocker side there. Lucas Calvert with the chance. One final attempt on the power play, but it goes wide, and now the Bearcats will bring it up the other way as we're back to 5-on-5 here. Taken down on the play, but sends a pass out in front. Four and a half minutes to go in the second now. This one's lifted back out to neutral ice. Truro takes it. Backhand, that one's chipped over the other way. Now carried in the offensive zone, looking for the shot on net there. That one's deflected up and out of play as Espa gets the stick on it, and that one's into the netting for a whistle. Offensive zone draw there for the Bearcats, but they can't win it back, and so Chebucto will carry it up the other way. Worked into the offensive zone, now pass across for Calvert. He walks in, fires one there. That just went wide. Sent down low, looking for the tip in front, but couldn't quite get it. Puck rimmed around now. This one's grabbed and thrown down low. At the blue line, thrown cross ice. Chebucto picks it back up now. Calvert once again. Gets it deep where it's picked back up. Bowen McNutt on this one. In the corner, battling away here. Puck comes back to the point. Sergeant Greenwood gets it down low. Shot fired wide there. Rebound bounces right back out to the other side. But it's going to be covered up there by Madison, who gets the stop with 3:15 to go in the period. A quick whistle here, and both teams will make changes. Chebucto with time here, looking to make a play now. Lifts the pass cross ice. Back to the point. Now sent it down low. Puck bounces out in front now to the other corner. The Bearcats find it, and they get it out. Picked right back up, though, by Chebucto as it's rimmed around the boards and into the offensive zone for them once again. Looking to scoop this one back behind the net now. Andrew Michaud. Gets this puck again on the stick. Sent to neutral ice and now down. Icing waved off on the plays. This one ends up back down low in the Chebucto zone with 2.5 minutes to go. Puck comes around the boards. Shot from the point there, blocked, ends up on the other side. Chopped at that one, but Chebucto comes away with it here through the neutral zone. It's carried back in the offensive zone. Big collision there, and penalty upcoming, and to go against Truro here this time. Some big body contact there in neutral ice, and that is the call. So as we see who heads off, I believe it's going to be Lockyer here again. Or my mistake, that's Andrew Michaud, number 8. So a power play coming up here for Chebucto late in the period. Just 1:55 to go in the second, so there's a chance that this will carry over into the third. Just for 5 seconds, but still could definitely happen if Chebucto fails to score here on the power play, but we'll see how things go. As that one's thrown on net, puck loose though as it bounces out off the rebound. Digging away at it now behind the net. So the rough call against Michaud. Puts the Atlantics back on the power play now as that one's sent back out in front. Pass broken up by the Bearcats. Chebucto retains possession though. Working in with a shot, and that one's blocked in front. Rebound bounces back out. Another try put on net. Save made once again. This puck's still loose as they jam away at it, but finally play whistled down with 1:13 to go in the period. 12 shots for the Bearcats, 19 down at the other end for the Atlantics here in a 4-2 game. Just about a minute to go in the second. Off the face-off now, sent back to the point. Cross-ice pass here. Curl and drag chance now as they work it in. It's Douglas, he walks in and fires a shot there. Save made, though, as that one's kicked aside. A nice stop from Madison there. Shorthanded. Nice feed there to get some open space now. Shot fired on. That one's blocked in front, though. 50 seconds to go. Chebucto pressing on the power play late in the period. Another shot blocked, though. Douglas fires one on. That one's blocked. Picked up by Cranston. He cuts in front now, fires a shot on. That one goes wide. Puck bounces out behind the net. Taken by Lucas Calvert. He spins in front with it now. Calvert Sends a pass across to Cranston now. Works in, fires one. That one might have glanced off the crossbar there, but the puck stays out. Back down to Cranston now. Just 18 seconds to go. Chebucto with a ton of pressure right now, but the puck comes out of the blue line there. Couldn't keep the puck in. Douglas unable to find that one now with just 10 seconds to go. Look for one last rush here in the second period. Douglas works and fires one wide. Stick comes out of the hand of the defender. But as the clock ticks down, that's going to do it for period number 2 here on High Button Sports. Chebucto, a 4-2 lead after 30 minutes of play. We'll be back with the final 15 here on High Button just after this break. We'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody, to High Button Sports as we get set to bring you the third period of action here in this game between the Truro Bearcats and Chebucto Athletics here from the U13 AAA Provincial Tournament. 4-2 is your score after 2 periods of action now with Chebucto in the lead. As we get back to 5-on-5 here now, just 5 seconds of carryover from that last penalty back in the second, but back to even strength now before we even really get started in the third. So a chance now for Truro to kind of get back in this one. They trailed by 3 at one point, got it back to 2 now. Until the host team here looking to tie things up in the third. Remember, in round robin, no overtime, so if they can tie things up, it will end that way. Have to wait until the playoffs, semifinals, and finals on Sunday if we get to see any extra hockey. Chebucto working it in the offensive zone, though, now to get things started for us in the third. Played back down low, and they'll head off for a change, so Truro takes it out of their own end. Now in the corner, sent across ice there, looking for that pass, but just couldn't quite get it through properly. Chebucto staying in possession, though, as that one's chipped off the wall. Played to the blue line, but not out yet. Truro looking to clear this, and now they do. Sent right back in, though, by the Atlantics, but play whistle down there, so face-off going to come back into the zone here for Chebucto after that icing. Blake Butcher also in net now for the Bearcats, so a goaltending change as Bentley Madison started the game, but now Butcher in there for them. Wyatt Espa still in nets for Chebucto here through 2 periods. Walsh carries it up now for Chebucto, has that one knocked off the stick, but they keep possession here now as it's brought in the offensive zone. Pass fired across here now to the blue line. Philip Calvert on it. He winds in. Now sends it back out to the opposite point. Pass couldn't quite be handled there, but it's fired back in. Down low now in the zone. 2 minutes into the third period here. Chebucto can't quite keep it in there, but it's taken back by Lucas Calvert. He fires a pass up ice. Now brought in a long shot on there just over the glove. And now puck swallowed up there for a whistle here. 12:43 to go in the third. Off the draw now, puck down low in the zone here. Picked up by the Bearcats, and they'll feed it up ice. Bringing it back in the offensive zone now, Frizzle on this one. He circles the net. Frizzle now sends it back out in front there. Chebucto there to intercept, though, and knock that one off stride. Merriweather got it back down low. Picked up by the Atlantics here, now carried up ice the other way. 3-on-2 chance for them here. Odd man rush for Chebucto, working into the offensive zone. Puck drop back, now works in with a shot there. That one's just fired wide. Puck fired down the ice now. This one's going to go all the way down, just enough for icing, so play stopped. Face-off going to come back down to the Truro zone here. 11:43 to go in the third. Face-off coming up to the left of Butcher. Shot fired wide there, off the draw. Chebucto with it in the offensive zone, now knocked off the stick. Taken in the neutral zone and sent back down low. The Bearcats going after this one. Close chance for the Mares. That one was just picked up by Greenwood at the last second. Now working it back in. Knocked down hard there on the play. An open ice collision. Here come the Bearcats now. 2-on-1 chance if they can hurry with it. Working in, pass across, but just couldn't handle that one. Sends it back out in front now. A hard one-time shot, but a great save there from Esbaugh with the blocker. Hammered down the ice now by the Atlantics as they look for some relief of the pressure here that they've been under. And so that will go all the way for an icing here. About 4 minutes into the third period now. Off the draw, Truro wins the puck. Sent around to the corner now. Chebucto looking to clear, but they can't do it there. Strong defense from the Bearcats, looking to keep this one at the line. Now they'll move it up into neutral ice here. Chebucto. Pass drop back there. Shoveled across ice, but knocked out of the zone there by the Bearcats. Pass into cross now. Picked up there by Lucas Calvert once again. He sends it across. Carried up the ice now by Walsh. Nolan Walsh. He works it in, but has it stripped off his stick. Truro with it back now. Skating through open ice. Works in now. Fires a shot there. That one's off the blocker of Esbaugh. Nice chance there from the Bearcats. That one was off the stick of Lockyer, but he couldn't find the back of the net. A nice save from Esbaugh there to keep that one out. 4-2 game here with 9:20 to go in the third period. 21-14 the shots in favor of the Atlantics here as they intercept that long pass. It's picked off by Henneberry. Passed it across for Frizzle there, but he had that one taken off his stick, and now working it back in the offensive zone is McPherson. Long shot fired on there, grabbed out of the air by Butcher as he makes the glove save and hangs on with 9:03 to go in the third. We get a whistle. Puck rimmed around the boards there now, looking to meet that one for Truro. Lifted into the bench there, so play whistled down as that puck goes out of play. Bearcats off the faceoff, working it up with some speed here in transition. Pass broken up in the middle there now. Here comes Chebucto once again, the Atlantics on the offense this time. Gonna be offside as they're in at the line there just a bit too early, so another stoppage of play here with 8:37 to go in the third. Launch back into the offensive zone here now by Chebucto here. As they get this puck deep, the Bearcats back to claim this one on their own end. Kept it at the line there, though now bounces out into the neutral zone. Picked back up and fired in now. Jollymore gets this one deep. He's got a goal here today for the Atlantics. Now a puck race for this one as this one comes back towards the front of the net, looking to spend that one just through the crease, but couldn't find it. Battle forward now on the wall. This puck gets lodged up down there. Sent back to the point. Long shot fired on. Now comes back out in front. The shot, they score. That puck found its way in the slot. And I believe Lincoln McDonald finished that play off to bring the Bearcats back to within one here. Still a half a period to play. 7:43 on the clock in the third. And we're back to a one-goal game here, folks. So indeed, Lincoln McDonald with the goal, getting the Bearcats back to within one here. The host team looking to get at least a tie out of this game. Still tons of time left, 7.5 minutes remaining in this one. At least to get one more goal here, assuming you don't give up anymore. Just have to lock down on defense here now in the third period, which they've done pretty well so far. Take your offensive chances when you get them. That'll lead to goals for you as this one comes back down low in their zone now. Puck battle forward here now as this one comes back into the Truro zone. It's taken now by Forsyth. Sends it up the line. Now carried back in the offensive zone. Chebucto back with it. That one almost lost the handle just in front of the net there, but luckily they keep possession now below the goal line with this puck. Back out to neutral ice now. This one's sent down the ice by Chebucto. Looking to beat up this icing, though, as they send it all the way. And able to get there in time. Now turned over in the offensive zone. Chebucto working in with a shot. Save made there. Puck by Butcher there. Couldn't quite hang on to it, though. But he cleared it away. With now 6 minutes to go in the third, it comes back out to the neutral zone. The Bearcats touch up here and plays whistle down on the hand pass. So face-off going to come back down into their zone, I believe, here. Chebucto, that is. Or just a neutral zone draw here, actually. So the Bearcats looking to win this face-off. They get it through, but taken by Chebucto before they can get there. Picked up by McDonald here once again. One of the goal scorers here had the most recent one on the board for the Bearcats. Now gets it in the slot again. He fires one on net, but that one's just off a leg in front. Didn't get there. Now sent back out into the slot. Shot fired on. Save made there. A nice stop from Espa. Reaching across athletically to make that save. Combs carries it up now. Puck chopped at, getting it down low by Chebucto, but now taken back by the Bearcats. Lead feed, fired up the ice, just couldn't quite handle that one. Collision down there in the corners. Player on the Bearcats goes down, but Chebucto grabs that puck and they keep playing hard here, so see if they can get it to their own end, which they do. Back to neutral ice now with 4:50 to go. Inside 5 minutes on the clock. It's brought in the offensive zone. A shot fired on there by Forsyth goes high and wide. Another big collision there at the blue line this time as it's played down the ice by Chebucto. Now battling for possession here as this one ends up at the side of the net. It's picked back up by the Bearcats. 4:30 to go. Game getting intense here now as it's a one-goal game. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Sent down the ice, but icing waved off on the play. Battling for it on the wall here. Neutral zone face-off up here now, just outside of the zone for Chebucto.
Would you be able to come around here?
Lockyer on that one now. Carried up by Lockyer now with 3:50 to go. He works it in the offensive zone, now got it down low. Shot fired on. That one's deflected up high, back to the point now. Kept it at the line. Play whistle down here now as we get a stoppage with 3:35 to go. Time running low here for the Bearcats now, looking to tie this game up, but they're back to within one, so still any second counts on the clock when you're only down a goal. Face-off now in the offensive zone for the Bearcats here. Face-off to the left of Espa. One back by the Atlantic, but can they get it out? And they do get it out here now, so killing off at least some time as they look to defend this one goal lead that they have. It's carried back in the zone by McDonald. He works in but lost the puck there and now sent down the ice by the Atlantics. That's going to go all the way for an icing against Chebucto, so face-off going to come back down into their zone with 3:10 to go in the third period. Shots 23-16 in favor of the Atlantics here. This time face-off coming up to the right of Espa. That one goes off the netting and out of play off the face-off, so we'll do that all again. Just 5 seconds gone off the clock on that last play. So just over 3 minutes to go left in this game. Truro down one, looking to grab a late goal here to at least tie this game up. The host team of these U13AAA Provincials. Here live on High Button Sports from the Dr. Carson and Marion Murray Community Center in Spring Hill. We'll be here all weekend covering every single game of the tournament, so be sure to tune in and see your favorite team take on some action here. Late in this one now, it's played back down low in the zone. The Chebucto Atlantics on it here, but now lost possession, and Truro will work it up the other way. Taken down on the play, no call. Here comes Chebucto the other way, one-on-one here. Now play whistled down as the net comes off down at the other end. 2.5 minutes to go in the third now, as we see where this face-off will take place. So face-off coming here in the neutral zone, just outside of the Bearcats zone, as it's one back by Truro now. They carried up ice. Holman on this one. He works in now. 2-on-1 chance for the Bearcats. Sent back out in front there, but bounces low down behind the net. Now working in with another chance. That one's poked free though. Play whistled down. And we're going to see a hooking call upcoming here now. Looks like it's going to go against Chebucto with just 2:22 on the clock. A power play for the Bearcats. Unbelievably important for them here. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Likely that we'll see them pull the goalie at some point during the man advantage to turn it to a 6-on-4 as they desperately try to tie this game up at 4. Face-off one back for Forsyth. He winds and fires a shot from the point. That one's blocked, though, in front by Calvert. Pokes it free now, and here comes Calvert racing after this puck. Calvert's free, and he's in. Calvert works in, fires a shot. He scores. A shorthanded goal. Lucas Calvert, his second of the game, makes it 5-3 now. The Bearcats building so much momentum throughout the period. They pulled themselves back to within 1, and now a late goal shorthanded for Calvert to put them back on top by 2 here. Chebucto leading at 5-3 now. Still 2:07 to go in the third period, a minute 45 remaining on the Bearcats power play, so not over yet, but definitely a gut punch there for the Bearcats, especially giving it up shorthanded. See what they can do here now on the power play, though. If they can get themselves back to within 1 rather quickly, as time not on their side, just a minute 45 to go. That one's thrown on net, but goes wide. Back to the opposite side, but missed the pass there. Puck comes out of the zone and back to neutral ice here, picked up by Forsyth again at center. Forsyth winding into the zone. Long shot, that one goes wide. Esbach covers it up as it bounces to him, and we get a stoppage now with a minute 24 to go in the final frame here. Puck tie up in the corner off the draw here now. Play going to be whistled down here now, as that puck was tied up for about 15 seconds before the referee decides to call play. Empty net down at the other end for the Bearcats, so a 6-on-4 chance for them here to at least get 1 goal to get back to within 1. Still a minute and 10 on the clock in the third, 48 seconds on the power play. As that shot's thrown towards the net, bouncing in now on net, puck loose, but Esbach finds it and freezes it for a whistle with a minute 3 to go in the third now. Pace really slowed down in this game as Chebucto doing whatever they can to get this puck out of their zone, whether that's setting it down the ice or maybe just getting a whistle if Esbach can find it to put a glove on top and cover up. Just wanting to slow down the attack from the Bearcats, as this one's won back to the point now. Long shot on save made. Esbach covers once again, and we're inside the final minute of the third now. Just 58.6 seconds to go. Sent back to the point. Pass broken up, but puck kept in the zone. Now it's poked free and back out to neutral ice. Clearing attempt goes off a body, but now looking at that empty net. Puck knocked down there too. Great defensive efforts from Truro to keep that one from getting in their net as McDonald works in now. He fires a shot. It's blocked. Rebound bounces out to the opposite side now. Shot fired on, looking at the empty net there. As Esbach was like complete other side now. Winding that shot up. Save made with the pad. Puck loose in front still. Just 20 seconds to go, though. Things not looking good for Truro here. Down 2 goals. Able to keep it in at the line now. Fired down the ice towards the empty net. Misses. And so plays called down with 12.9. Looks like Chebucto is going to hang on here. Don't want to speak too soon, but just 13 seconds on the clock. Shots even at 24 apiece, but a 5-3 lead for Chebucto here. Has them on top by 2 goals with just 13 seconds to go. Draw one back by the Bearcats now. Shot fired high over the net. 8 seconds now as this puck comes to the corner, and that's just about going to do it for this game. Puck tied up down low, comes back out in front, but that will be it. The Chebucto Athletics with a 5-3 win to hang on here. Truro ended up making it close after they went down 3-0 in the first 7 minutes of this game. But Chebucto hangs on. They get a shorthanded goal late, a nice goal from Lucas Calvert with about 2 minutes to go to really add some insurance on for them. And so 5-3 your final score here today on High Button Sports. We'll stick around for just a moment to bring in the player of the game on each side. An entertaining game here, our final game of the day as part of these U13AAA Provincials. We'll be back tomorrow for 4 more exciting games before Championship Sunday, so be sure to join us for that. and see your team. Lincoln McDonald gets player of the game honors for the Bearcats. Had that nice goal to bring them back to within one to make it 4-3 in the third period. Strong effort all around from him. Well-deserved player of the game. So Lucas Calvert, player of the game for Chebucto. That'll be it from us here at High Button Sports. A 5-3 victory for the Atlantics here in the U13 AAA Provincials. I'm Luke Fitzner bringing you the call, and we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and take care.